All October long, I'm making recipes from the Death for Dinner Cookbook, which is a plant-based horror-themed cookbook. And for day 14, I'm making the blood orange cheesecake trifle inspired by the show Dexter. I started off by making the cheesecake filling by adding 16 ounces of vegan cream cheese to a mixing bowl, along with 1½ cups of powdered sugar, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, and a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Then I just whisked that all together at high speed for about 2 minutes until the mixture was nice and smooth, but also fluffy, just like this. Then I just transferred the mixture to a container with a lid, and this is going to go into the refrigerator for a couple hours. Now it's time to get started on the cake. I started off with 3 cups or 390 grams of cake flour. I went back because I did a little extra. Then 1 tablespoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt. We're going to make sure our dry ingredients are combined before starting our wet ingredients, which is 1 cup of almond milk, 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, half a cup of softened vegan butter, half a cup of melted coconut oil, 1½ cups of granulated sugar, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Then we're going to start mixing that, and in a separate bowl, combine a 1/4 cup of almond milk and half a banana, and we're going to start to cream these together. It said with an immersion blender, and I did it even though I knew it was going to make a mess, but we're going to cream that until it resembles egg whites. We're going to incorporate it into our wet mixture. I almost made a mess here. Me? A mess? I mean, I could never. Until it looks like this. Don't ask me why it looks like this. I am just following directions, okay? Now we're just going to add our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients and start whisking that for about 3 minutes until we have a nice smooth cake batter. And this is the perfect example of trusting the process because it was a beautiful cake batter. Now we're going to transfer it to a greased cake pan, or if you don't have a cake pan, a cast iron, and then we're going to put this beautiful thing into the oven at 350 for 30 to 35 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. Now it's time to start assembling our trifle. I started off with a cheesecake filling, smoothed that out a little bit, then added the cara oranges. These are supposed to be blood oranges, but they're impossible to find. It would have looked a lot cooler. Then I added cake, more cheesecake filling, more orange, more cake. Then I tried to make a homemade whipped cream with vegan heavy whipping cream, but it didn't fluff up as much, I think because it kind of partially froze in my fridge. So it wasn't completely fluffy, but I did end up liking the texture. I don't know, maybe that's just copium, but I really do think the runniness kind of added to it. But yeah, this was our not so blood orange cheesecake trifle. It was more like a cara orange trifle, but it was delicious. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 15.